Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm AmorAntasia, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the scoop on my lifetime movie story, because this is like a whole lifetime story. This is basically my 1 month life transformation. I finally gained weight, and I was also able to basically have an hourglass figure from being like straight up and down, like boxy, like they'd say. And also I wanted to share with you guys what happened last year, like why I lost a lot of weight. Some of you guys could tell in my videos, but I had the worst year last year. So it took up until last month to actually get my life together and change, glow up basically. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I did. A lot of you have been asking me on Instagram, what did you do? How are you getting this figure? How did you get hips? Like, I'm gonna tell you guys how you can go from flat to hourglass figure in 1 month. At the least though, because it takes time for your body to change and grow, or either lose weight and get into shape. So stay tuned if you're interested in this story. So I did everything on Instagram. Well, not everything, but I posted some of my workouts and things like that on my Insta stories. Follow me on Instagram if you're interested, but I promise I did not get any enhancements. I kind of have like a little cleavage here. Like my arms are getting bigger. Like I'm like 100% a living testimony that you can literally go from being like boxy or rectangular to like pseudo hourglass figure. So, okay, so for this video, I'm just going to show you guys my transformation with pictures and video and everything like that. And then in the next video, I'll show you guys how I actually got the hourglass figure, the exercises like in depth on what you need to do. So, but for this one, I'm going to show you guys the beginning. Last year, I'll start with the first weight gain journey that failed. Okay, so I believe last February, I started epidemy. I was actually taking it 3 times a day. I would take 10 milliliters every day. This is what it looks like, and this is the box. This is basically a vitamin. That's really what it is, and it slows down your metabolism, and that allows you to gain weight. And it also boosts your appetite. So it comes in a pill form, but I can't be consistent with pills, so I felt like this was better, in my opinion. But let me tell you what happened. Okay, so I started taking it consistently, and the main thing about that, don't let people get on here and tell you that you can take that syrup 3 times a day and gain weight. It doesn't happen like that. You have to actually eat. So I cooked a lot of pasta. I did some meal prepping in Dallas. I'll show you guys some of the meals that I was creating. I started incorporating healthy food like avocados. I started doing raspberry, blueberry shakes with strawberries and bananas. Those are rich in antioxidants, which actually helps cleanse your body of toxins. And on top of that, it helps your immune system, and it helps prevent cancer. Well, antioxidants. And so I went healthy, but then I did a lot of carbohydrates. I started off small. So obviously if you're starting off bigger, then I'm telling you what you obviously need to let go of carbohydrates. But it's easier to lose weight to get the hourglass figure than to gain the weight, because you don't know where the weight is going to go, So I have, like I said, I have a friend who did that, and she is bomb. Like, her body is like sculpted because she targeted certain areas. Well, I didn't have anything. So I started to gain weight after like 2 weeks. I started to actually see the weight. It went straight to my thighs and my waist area. Well, my gut, really. But I did not work out. I really did not work out at all that first time. So it just went all over. I felt like it got into my arms a little bit, but not like up here, not in my face or anything like that. So I was still posting videos as regular, and I didn't see much of a difference in my face or anything like that, but I did start to gain weight, and I got up to, I think, 130. So that was a plus, because I'm always 122, 125, something like that. So in March, that's when I gained the weight. Then I moved back here home to St. Louis, and my life changed drastically. Like, I didn't cook as much because I was at home with my mom before I could, find an apartment here. So it was a mess. I lost the weight. Okay. I kind of slimmed. I got back to right where I was at about 120, really a little bit, probably 5 pounds less than what I weighed. So about 122, 23, probably 124. So I was very slender, straight up and down. I had a little piece of booty in the back. You know, I had a little peach back there, a couple of cherries, and that was it. Yeah, so I mean, I really didn't do anything to maintain that weight, so that's why I lost it. So fast forward to the 4th of July when I cut my hand open and I severed some nerves there. So shoot, my plan was to go back to school when, you know, in August, but I couldn't because I had to have surgery August the 16th or 15th, something like that. So that put me out for a whole 6 months while the nerves repair, and I had to wear like a, you know, a whole thing or whatever, so stitches, all that kind of stuff. So I couldn't work as a science teacher doing stuff like that in a biology lab. Like, who's gonna hurt me doing that? Nobody. And I couldn't because it hurt. So anyway, I lost so much weight. This is where the story gets sad. Cue the Lifetime cards, Lifetime movie type music here, okay? I lost so much weight, I can see the very bones. Like, I'm posting pictures, you can see the very bones. You can see my cranium, like right here. You can see all of that. You can see my entire jawline, my face. I look like a whole praying mantis. I look like the praying mantis from Space Ghost. Like, my face went straight here, like straight here. And it was disgusting. It was very disheartening to see myself look like that every day. And my, you know, some of my relatives didn't, they act like they couldn't see it. So whatever, is what it is. And so I suffered a lot. It was hard for me to bathe myself, and I needed help with cooking. So my dad would come over and help when he could. My mom would too, but she had to work and things like that. People were busy, and a lot of people thought that I was playing. Like this was some sort of joke. I mean, when a person can't do for themselves, they can't freaking do for themselves. So I mean, the fact that I look like a whole skeleton, I would think that, you know, people would take me seriously. So anyway, they ended up taking me a little bit seriously because I started to have like faint spells and I had to go to the ER. I felt like my sugar was low. Like, I don't know if I was diabetic or something like that, but basically I was malnourished. I wasn't eating. I didn't have enough sugar in my body, and I started to eat like fruits and things like that, but I was depressed. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to be seen. I went to a few funerals or church services to boost my spirits, but I just sat in the house all pretty much last year. And this year I said, I'm gonna be 30. I have to get my life together. Like, I hate looking so small to the point where my students look older than me. And so I said for my birthday, I was going to get thick quick, and take life seriously, be healthy inside out. So starting from March the 1st, I got in the gym. Special shout outs to three of my guy friends, one from Nashville, 2 of them from here. I grew up with 2 of them, well, one of them, kind of 2, yeah, okay. And especially my little Navy boo, I don't want to say too much, but my little boo friend or whatever, we grew up together, and he's into fitness and all that kind of stuff. He actually like Cock Diesel, like, you know what I'm saying, Debo type, you know, status. He does that. He works in the field where that works for him. So I wasn't about that life for real. So he encouraged me so much, and I was so glad that we reconnected, and he was the reason. Actually, yeah, he was. I'm not gonna go there. Anyway, I got into the gym. He taught me like different stuff to do. Like, he showed me certain things, not physically in the gym, but like he was just telling me because he works a lot. So anyway, he was supposed to train me, but it just didn't work out. So we did it through FaceTime. So anyway, I started to do workouts with my legs, like leg press, and I started to do my arms, you know, like the regular, all of that, and you know, all these weird. I actually took a weightlifting class when I was in high school, so I remember some things. And I'm the type of person, I'm creative. I mean, most teachers are creative. I got in the gym and started making my own workouts up, and it targeted my butt. Like, it became more round, it lifted up. Like, girl, I was getting, like, you can see the thickness. Like, when I take pictures now, you can see the weight on me. Like, my face has gotten much bigger within 1 month. So I started taking, don't judge me, but I brought, these are my favorite vitamins, prenatal vitamins. I got these from Target for $8. They're normally $15 at Walmart or Walgreens, wherever you have. And so I took these because I needed them. I needed everything I could get. They're gummy and they have omega fatty acids or omega-3. The omega-3 complex that helps with your heart, basically fish oil. And I needed it for my hair too. So I just grew everything out, hair and nails. And so, yeah, you could just see the weight gain. Oh, so everything was documented. Like, let me tell you guys, it's hard to live, like as far as work, like whether it's 9 to 5, entrepreneurial, all of that, and then not eat healthy, but like eat a lot, like as far as on a strict diet, and then work out. Something's got to give. Either the workflow's got to give, the work hours, the gym, or cooking and eating, because that's a whole job right there, cooking and eating, okay? That was hard for me. I can get into that in the next video so that this won't be so long, but I'm just gonna show you guys the pictures before and after. And this time I did do a ketamine as well, but I wasn't consistent. I just really started to take it so I can boost my appetite because I was kind of depressed. I really was this year, earlier, like January, February. When Valentine's Day came, I was a bit perkier, but people got on my nerves. And I'm the type of person, when I'm stressed or when people get on my nerves, sometimes it bothers me, like for real, for real. And there's a certain area in my life where I'm very unhappy about, not gonna lie, and that triggers a lot of sadness in me. So it's just something that I can't help, and it's just like, you know, it is what it is. I just have to keep dealing with it. Actually, 2 areas. So whatever. But my little boo friend, us talking has really, I'm not gonna credit him for everything, because I mean, clearly God was all of everything that kept me together. Like, I really pondered on just like leaving this world, like not hurting myself, but like why am I here? Like, what's going on? I'm just laying in this bed. I can't really do too much for myself, like a burden, and people will have their little slick comments, you know, and stuff like that. That's discouraging as well. And so he was just a fresh breath of air. Like, everybody needs somebody, a good friend, and that's exactly what he is and has been throughout the years. Even though we weren't like best friends, no, I mean, we grew up together. Like, we're kind of like family in a way, you know, like our parents and family members and stuff like know each other and stuff like that. So it was just good to have him being so positive in my life and also encouraging me to be healthy. We talked about, like, I don't have a lot of friends that like to eat healthy, that like to work out. I told you guys in one of my other videos, my friends are boring. And I hope y'all are watching. Y'all are hella boring. Y'all don't do anything. Y'all just sit at home. I don't care if y'all had children or not. The ones that don't have kids are the most boring. They don't want to go skating. They don't want to go bowling. They don't want to go to the movies. They don't want to go out to eat at Qdoba. Let's just sit outside and roast people or each other. Like, we're getting older. Like, life is more than just work. Like, there needs to be some play or something. Like, girl, can we go to church together? Like, something. So it was a breath of fresh air to have him, you know, in my life. So that's something that will help you gain weight. Just being happy and like wanting to eat, wanting to, you know, do better for yourself. You have to push yourself. You can't credit just one person. That's why I said I don't want to give him like all the glory, but you know, I thank God for keeping me grounded, and I don't want to get emotional here, y'all. It's just when I think of the goodness of Jesus, I get all mushy because like, he literally was the source of my strength and the strength of my life. Like, that was it at one point, at all points, to be honest. But I'm glad he let me go through this transformation to show me, to humble me, to let me know for life that even if I lose a limb or anything, I get sick or whatever, that he still has my back and he will put the right people in my life to help me and be a blessing in my life. So that's, yeah, my birthday. Like, when I tell you, one of my friends came through like with the coins. I was like, yes, come through. come through. So last year, like I said, it was a struggle financially as well, because if I can't do work like that, I couldn't eat. So yeah. But as far as the actual physical transformation, working out and eating, the epitome, all of that together was my transformation. So that is why I have not been active on my channel like that, because shoot, I told you guys, it takes like all of me to cook. Like, oh my gosh, that's a whole job, you guys. Then I have to, sometimes I take care of my grandmother. Like today, Friday, I'm gonna have to go out there. So it was just a lot. So now that I've gotten some weight, now I'm gonna try to maintain it and get thicker. I'm trying to get to 145 pounds. That's where I want to be, 145, because I'm 5'6". So I think that's gonna look good. I'm gonna get back into the gym and get my arms together and my thighs, and I'm gonna do some what I eat. And comment below if you want me to do what I eat in the day, and if you want me to do the supplements video, like basically how I gained the weight, what I ate, and things like that. So that's it. This is a different unit. If you guys watched my previous video or the one that's gonna come out later, I don't know. This is a blunt cut bob that I just had it cut. Actually, it started off being short anyway, like 16 inches, but I cut it to like 14. And like, you know, curled and everything like that, did some long curls. So comment, well, it's in the descriptions box, my hair company and everything like that. And that's it for the video. Thank you guys for your encouragement. So many of you guys pray for me, you guys DM me. And I thank you guys for not like being insensitive, saying, oh my gosh, you look a mess. Like a lot of you could tell my weight loss. Like it was so obvious last year. So obvious for months, like from July to like November. It was so obvious. If you go back to any of my videos from July to November, my face was so small. And then I had all the braces. I don't know if that's what caused it as well. That's a story time coming up, because that's a scam company. I'm gonna tell you all about that. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this encourages you guys to do better health-wise, whether you're losing weight or gaining weight. And see you guys in my next video. Bye.